We've been looking in Titus chapter 2, which has been talking about the grace of Jesus Christ, which has changed our lives. And now we're crossing over into Titus 3. Let me read verse 1 of Titus 3 for you. He says, "Remind them to be submissive to rulers and authorities, to be obedient, to be ready for every good work." So Paul has been challenging Titus about what he should be teaching the people in the church. Of course, he's challenging Titus to be a good leader. He's telling them to remind them of this grace that God has given us and the change that it makes in their lives. And now he's going to shift here for a few verses into how we are to be in the world, in society, around other people. And I want you to notice he says, remind them to be submissive to rulers and authorities, to be obedient. Now, there are certainly a lot of things in this world that we do not agree with in terms of what the scripture has to say. There are certainly a lot of ungodliness, a lot of indecency, a lot of lewdness, a lot of blatant disrespect for the things of God and things that are contrary to his word. And we need to stand for the truth. But I think what Paul is challenging Titus to, and I think something that's important for us as believers living in this ungodly world, is that we not just be against things. Do you know what I mean? It's so easy to be against what is happening in this world, and certainly I am against that. But to be seen as a person who is always saying, well, we can't do this and we shouldn't do this and this world is horrible. And once again, my friends, it is. There are a lot of horrible things going on in this world. But if we could, what kind of impact would it make on this world if we concentrated on the things that we were for? God has called us to go into the world and preach the gospel. Let's be for the gospel. Let's be for grace. Let's be for kindness. Let's be for forgiveness. Let's be for caring for those who are around us instead of against everything that is happening. As Christ followers, I think that's what God has called us to. Let's stand for the truth, certainly. Let's stand on this bedrock that God has given us, which is his scripture. Let us live holy lives. Notice what Paul says here, to be obedient and ready for every good work. Let's let people see in us this kindness and grace that has changed our lives as we interact with them. Can I just challenge you that way today, my friends? Instead of going out in this world to take a stand against all the things that you want to be against and denounce, let's love those that are around us. Let's evangelize those who are around us. Let's show grace and kindness and forgiveness and beg God to change their hearts. My friends, what will change this world is not legislation. It's the gospel of the grace of Jesus Christ changing hearts one at a time. Let's be part of that today.